up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the 4th level of hell and sent us down to the 7th level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. Mike.
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Murder was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did on Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Murder was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Yala Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped here everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue Josh or something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Well, hello, and hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? It's yet another week, and Abby yawns. Is that what the episode was given for you, Abby?
Absolutely not. I enjoyed the episode.
Oh,
I've just been up since 7 o'clock this morning. And I worked an 8-hour day. So I'm just.
You ain't wrong. Listen, I'm tired from Silly Saturday, and yeah, we still here. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, Vovo. Hey, Jay. We are here to review Drag Race All Stars Season 9, Episode 6. It was entitled The National Drag Convention Roast. Now, we were talking backstage, and everybody else feels differently from me. So now I feel like the odd man out. So I'm going to ask everybody their rating for the episode. We'll start with you, Angela.
This was a solid 8 for me.
8?
Yeah, it was a solid 8 for me. For it to be a 10, I would have needed the actual roast jokes to hit a little bit better. And then the runway to be better. But in terms of a well put together episode, the episode itself was well put together. The producers just can't, they're not in control of what the girls wear. So I won't hold the producers to that.
Okay. Kiss my cheeks.
Well, I highly enjoyed the episode. I will agree. I'm going to give it a 9. It would have been a 10 if it wasn't for the runway. And I'm going to blame the producers because they're the one who came up with that dumbass theme. I didn't like the theme. The theme of the runway was dumb.
I didn't even write the theme down. I don't even.
It was just blonde.
What was it?
At the end,
Atomic Blonde
carried this episode, and Jiria carried, and I was highly entertained. So it was a 9 for me.
Okay, Abby.
I'm going to agree. It's like an 8.5, 9. The runway was nonsensical, so they did the best they could with the misinformation that they were given. They got a half a point for Bob, the drag queen, being there.
T.
And I gave them another point because Angeria chopped Roxy at the end, and that made my day.
Yeah,
Actually, I gave it a 4, and part of that chop at the end is what I was already down on the episode, but and we'll get there. But I gave it a 4. It was I had such anticipation on each segment or each part, and they just never lived up to that expectation for me or didn't go in as much. And so that's why I gave it a 4. There were moments.
TV, how far you want them to go in?
We'll talk about it. There was one moment that is probably, and it's not the chop moment, but there's one moment that makes that I just couldn't give it over a 5. As well, and I'll talk about that later.
I was the exact opposite. I went into it expecting a lot of people to fail. And the fact that everybody was funny, like nobody was lost for words or like everybody was funny. That's why I was like, this was a good episode.
Okay. Well, we start off with them coming back in the workroom after last week's episode. And Roxy is over here crying, all in her feelings about Got Mick. And I was just like, this fake crying and shit. And even more than Roxy and her fake tears, what pissed me off even more is Angeria once again trying to play nicer with these people who really are not trying to play nice with her, because she's over there. Well, if I would have gotten chopped the third time, I would have felt like it was personal. No, bitch. You were supposed to come in that workroom and wear Roxy's ass out. And the fact that Got Mick had to come in there and check Roxy for you, Angeria, that's why I was so upset. I was like, wait a minute. Got Mick literally had to come in there and check her. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all felt about this this opening scene when they came back. Hey D.
I mean, in general, it was what it was. I mean, I said before, I did not expect that Angeria was gonna be the one to check nobody. Like, that is not her thing. I feel like Got Mick was more so just expressing the general frustration that everybody had because that shit probably took forever and they had been on the stage all that time while she playing in their faces about who to chop. And so I was with Mick. Girl, you saw her. You knew where she was. All the girls was screaming on the stage. Like, why do we go through all of that if you were just going to decide to, at the last second, pick based on the track record? Like, you could have just picked Mick in the first place and we could have never did that. So I was with Mick. I didn't even think Mick was checking her on behalf of Angeria. I thought Mick was checking her on behalf of herself. Why the fuck did you make me stand there in them heels that long?
Girl, real girls do real things. Say it with your chest. Go ahead and chop Angeria and say, girl, I chopped you. Problem, get over it. Girl, real girls do real things. Just do it.
She should have just did it and moved on. This should have been good television.
Roxy is too old to play the game. At the end of the day, they say it every week. This is for charity. Roxy, play the game. Chop Angeria if that's who you want to chop.
Right.
And stand in it. all this crime was too much.
Because you really should have just looked that lady dead in her face and said, the rest of y'all consider me the best drag queen in the world or whatnot. But Angelia, in terms of this competition, you scare me, bitch, because you actually are good in some way, shape, or form at all of these tasks. So you scare the hell out of me because you are well-rounded. So you got to go. I'm confused why we didn't just tell this lady, tell her to her face, because today she proved to you she literally can accomplish everything that the show put out there.
And didn't they watch the other season? Come the last episode, Ru gonna offer 10 stars for the last episode. So
girl, they gave out a free star today.
Right. So these little chops and badges don't mean anything because everyone is gonna have an opportunity at the end.
It's for entertainment.
But this fake crying for Got Mick as if Got Mick has been wronged so many times. I can't believe. I just don't want her to be mad at girl. Wait, what? Got Mick has gotten, the royal treatment since episode 1.
Mick over there chilling like Mick, but that's because Mick acknowledged what it is. She said, "Okay, girl, I just can't get a badge. Like, I can still get charity money. I can still perform. I can still chop you hoes. I can still twirl. Like, what? Cool. Can't get a badge. All right.
She's not that serious. Anybody else got anything for this scene? So then we get to the mini challenge, which was this straw poll. And it was another one of those times where Ru asks a question and you're supposed to answer who's most likely to be the answer to say a question. The prize was a benefactor's badge, and George's won. Didn't he? Wait, am I wrong?
No, George's
won.
I didn't even remember there was a mini challenge.
I mean, every time this mini challenge happens, wait, you cut out there because my cheeks was out.
No, I was just saying, I think the mini challenges was got Angeria fired up. Like, oh, y'all hoes think I'm delusional. And I think that's when she was like, okay, she was over it.
They all delusional. They drag queens.
Hello.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. When it comes to this mini challenge in particular, they use this mini challenge because they need a few extra drama talking points. That's the only reason to have it. They don't care.
If Angeria is just thinking that these girls don't see it for her, girl, where have you been? Where have you been?
Hey, Lemon.
I figured it out. I think she just figured it out.
Oh, yeah. What was the purpose of the pit crew? Male objectification.
Right. Eye candy.
That's it.
Underwear. That was it.
That's it.
That's all they ever good for. What you mean?
Yeah, that's all.
They know what their job is. So
yeah, they don't.
Their job is to walk out in little panties and.
But this was the reserves of the reserve pit crew. We ain't never seen neither one of them motherfuckers before. These was the off pit crew. This is the off pit crew.
I didn't even know they had.
This wasn't even the B cast. This was the C cast.
Okay, this is the the rejects. These are the people. These two guys you will never see at RuPaul's Drag Con. You will never see them at any events. I was like, who are these?
I want to be part of the pit crew. Shit.
Go ahead, slang meat all over the screen. We here for objectifying you. If that's what you want, you can go ahead and give us a striptease now. Listen, go ahead and strip us now. You could be our personal pit crew here.
Yes,
we're here for it. Give the people something they can feel. Wow.
Give them something they can feel.
George's won, which means that she got to choose the order. I don't even think the order really mattered. I really don't think the order mattered.
Nobody bombed. The order.
It mattered for the idea of possible pressure.
Although I do think it got into Nina's head, because to me, Nina was the most disappointing to me, and we'll get there. But of everybody, I was the most disappointed in Nina because this is her kind of challenge.
Well, okay, so is it though? Because she said she doesn't do insult comic. She can do a little kitschy ha, but she ain't no Bianca Del Rio and
She
never
said she's
claimed
not
to
a
be.
roast.
She's a writer though. Writers write, and you can write something. You can write something up now. So then we get to I didn't get an individual. I told you I was struggling this week, so bear with me on the pictures, y'all. So I did get a picture of Rue and the rest. I didn't get her by herself, but I got her with everybody else. Um there we go.
That dress was cute.
Work.
I like that pink dress.
I love
Miss
Bruce.
Ruda was living her best life. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. She ain't give a fuck what
She
nobody
was.
says. This
I thought
mama
she-
was like, I am here before I died.
Mhm.
She died?
List.
I don't think she
I
died.
know.
I think that's just what Abby was saying. But I was here for Michelle Visage too. I like that jumpsuit and that headpiece.
She looked like she was about to tell my future. I don't know.
No, she didn't die. She
I liked it.
I never liked when Michelle Visage shows her chest at this point. Just keep covered up.
Can we get rid of the Pepto Bismol bottle at the end? We don't need them anymore. Like, get rid of them. Who's that? Ross Matthews? Who's that one again?
Whew.
That's
Carson.
No, same
that's
person.
Carson. That's the open bottom. That's the open hole. There's always a bottom joke, a hole joke.
Oh no.
I'm not like
Where
I'm not
is
being
T.S.
funny. Like, I'm so
Madison?
serious.
Is Maddie coming in this season?
This is All
I don't think
Stars.
she's gonna be on All
This is
Stars.
All Stars. She's not contracted for All Stars.
Oh, she not?
It's usually just the main judges and then a guest judge for All Stars. You rarely get the outsiders. And not that I consider Maddie an outsider, but like Rue, Carson, Ross, and Michelle, and then an extra for All Stars, which you normally get.
Your celebrity person.
Yeah.
You can get rid of the two twinks. Are they twinks?
No.
They too old to be twinks.
No, they're
right?
not twins. They're too old to be twins.
They're twonks. Get rid of the two twonks then.
Not the twonks. Go to hell.
I mean, I like Ross. Ross is not
Well,
terrible.
that's an actual term, Abby. That's an actual term.
It's a term.
Wait, is it? I just
Yes,
made that
yes.
up.
But the
No,
twonks,
that's an actual.
twonks is
and-
I thought I just made that up.
twonks is an
Mhm.
old twink.
Look it up. Go to.
I tell you,
Go look it up.
You probably heard it somewhere in past.
What
Yeah,
is the
it's an
age
actual
range?
term.
I have this shit.
At what
Maddie
age
did
do
a-
you go from twonk?
The moment you don't look like a twink
30.
anymore.
But
Yeah.
black
No, it
people
don't matter.
is actually-
Because
black don't crack because you could be
okay, because I was just well, also we don't by right and definition, black people are not twinks.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
the only
Twink
black
is TWINK, thin white,
yeah.
and
Black people that are twinks usually or considered twinks usually only do porn with the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains.
Yeah. Well, not just porn. They
We don't-
they around those people a lot.
yeah, we don't really refer
Well,
to
if I'm
black,
yeah, exactly.
we just
yeah.
call them some small or skinny.
I just call
But-
you a bush queen. That's all.
yeah, but we don't refer to skinny, small black people as twinks.
That's
It's
a
not-
bunch
Yeah, we just don't. That's a white people term.
Mhm.
But twonk is an actual term.
twunk is a
You look it
term.
up.
Come on, twonk.
You know, here's what I love about this outfit that Miss what is her name? Is it Rue?
Ruda.
Yeah.
Ruda.
Rudy.
Yeah, Ruda.
Ruda.
What she had, I love that it's a reveal to a Texas flag.
Is it?
Yes. She went
Flag?
she was in Untucked. So right there it shows the old American flag with the 13 stars on the circle. But if she lifts that section up and it actually just zips. If you look at the top, you can actually see the zipper at the top of it. It fully unzips and it's basically the same situation as a Texas flag because that's where she's from.
Does anybody
Oh.
know what she does?
She was an actress for 70 years.
I don't think I've ever seen her, but she was cute. I liked her.
She was in, I mean, she's in stuff that was long before our time.
I'm thinking in silent movies. Then we had Bob the drag queen.
gonna do that lady like that.
Don't do her. She was one of the best guest judges we've had in years.
Listen,
So we
his style has
opened the
elevated.
roast with Bob the drag queen.
Style has elevated. I like this look. It's cute.
Well, I mean, when you
Bob
got the
said,
budget
"I
to have somebody
deserve
make
this,"
it.
and I fell out.
This felt like a screen for me. This gave a screen test to see if the people really want Bob the drag queen back on the screens.
Mm.
And we do.
We do.
I'm also not. I also knew that too. I didn't know if it was officially confirmed yet, but yes, Maddie will be a global all stars judge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this went over well. Although I will say, I found Bob's last joke extremely predictable, and I caught the punchline before she said it.
I forgot what she said.
What was it? I forgot.
I don't even remember Bob the drag queen's jokes. Like,
I don't remember the joke itself,
it was
but
very
I just remember
like
saying it.
meh.
I just remember he said, "I deserve this," and I was like, "Yes."
It gave Bob's set gave very much. Hey Bob, the person we originally contracted to do this can't be here. Can you write a set and do this on the stage with us for one day? We'll pay you $10,000 for it. All right, cool. I'll be there. And Bob showed up. That's what today gave for me. Because I've seen
10 minutes is good.
I mean,
that wasn't even 10 minutes.
It wasn't. I mean, it's probably filmed longer than that, but it was 45 seconds of screen time. It was probably filmed in about an hour.
So after Bob, we had this is what the ladies look like. Now I didn't get individuals with pictures of them.
I don't need it
at the lectern or podium. This is all of them. Yeah, I was not impressed by anything anybody had on. Although Chanel wasn't bad. Chanel wasn't bad to me, but everybody else was just like, oh, okay.
I was here for George's doing
wait. To address Miss Ruta Lee, I will have you know she was in Singing in the Rain and Seven Brides for Seven Brothers.
Okay.
So
nice.
Did you say who?
You said Seven Brides and Seven Brothers.
I've heard of that movie.
Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's a very famous movie.
I never seen it. Singing in the Rain, I never seen either. I just know the music from Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain is also very famous.
Mm-hmm.
I know Singing in the Rain.
I know the music from Singing in the Rain. I never seen it. Good morning. Good morning. Da, 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 morning.
I've seen it too many times. My aunt loved all of those old things. So we used to go over my aunt's house and she was always watching all of those old movies from the 40s, 50s.
How did you get to your big age and never heard of Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
I have never heard of no Seven Brides and Seven Brothers. No.
I've heard of it. I just haven't seen it.
I've seen it several times.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
So we start off. Chanel was first. I wrote down that she was funny but forgettable amongst everybody else. The one joke that I remembered and wrote down was when she said something about a high school diploma to George. I should have wrote it down. It was really good.
But you don't have that yet.
I don't remember. It was a really good joke that landed. That was one of the joke. The one joke that I just wrote high school diploma. Damn it! I should have wrote it down. Oh well.
What happened then?
We're just talking about people's jokes. I think George's had a really successful set. I enjoyed it.
I was going in order. I was just.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Anybody have anything to say about Chanel? I just felt like she was forgettable.
I feel like she was the opener, and she did an opener's job. She did a
good job.
I have heard a joke to get everybody going, and then the next guest.
George's, who was to me nowhere near as funny as Ru made him out to be. The funniest joke for me was when he said that Angeria eats ass with a side of mustard greens. That did make me laugh.
And I as well.
I absolutely laughed when he said that. But the whole trying to be a boy But
He
then
was just taking the note.
it
He
just
was
didn't
just taking
land
the
for
note he
me.
was given
To
from
me,
a couple
you're right.
of episodes ago.
She
He
didn't
took
have
the
to do
note
all
and
that.
ran with it. Kudos.
That's my thing is this is a competition. If the person in charge with the crown said, please do this, do it.
Right. I
Yeah.
knew what she was doing, but this is my
Like, what are we
opinion.
doing? Like the lady said, do it. So you did it,
Okay.
and the editors made sure it flowed correctly.
It gives me Coco from Fame.
Come on, Coco.
That's not what it gives me. It gives me.
No, I mean like you doing something you don't want to
This
do.
is when I see Georges like this. All I hear is Noxie. There's a little Latin boy in a dress crying. Little Latin boy in a dress. Why are you crying? Noxie,
That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it gives. That's what it evokes. I'm just saying for me, that's what it evokes for me. Little Latin boy in a dress. Why?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying in general, somebody that if you telling me to do something I don't want to do is giving me Coco from Fame.
Next up, we have Plastique. Who was Plastique had some zingers in there. The funniest, she had 2 zingers for me. When she told Got Mick, you represent the T in LGBT trash. I hollered. And then when Plastique said Leah Remini was hiding from Scientology and Michelle Versace's cute, yeah, out.
Those 2 jokes alone, I was good with her winning. I was good with her winning, especially on that Leah Remini joke, baby.
Yeah, that Leah Remini, that one landed real nicely. I was like, you did that, Plastique. Now you did that.
Who wrote them jokes for her?
Right.
I don't know.
Don't care.
All of them.
Who care? Bob the Drag Queen probably wrote most of the set. Oh.
Yeah.
This is good. Y'all want some of this?
And I don't mean just hers.
Right, because
George Roxy Andrews.
Who wrote for George's says Joe? Who
Also,
wrote
somebody called Sherry Vine. Let's do it this way. Sherry Vine, Bob the Drag Queen, and to all the other comedy girls who are and are not on RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, the girls who run the comedy roast tour. To all of you ladies, thank y'all.
Well, somebody said Got Mixed whole set was stolen from some white woman who did a roast for somebody.
Hey, I seen the video where it literally was Got Mixed a joke. Was it Kelly Glaze? Some little white lady.
I was like,
it literally is Got Mixed joke put to that lady, and it's the same joke. And I do mean word for word every one of her jokes plagiarized. But
next we have Roxy Andrews. Roxy was just okay for me.
She was decent.
The one joke I remember where she said RuPaul was old and had issues remembering their names. And she was like, yeah, it's me, Roxy.
Because it's true. Because it's true. That's the best part about it is the girls calculate.
She's not gonna remember their name.
It applies.
No, D, she really doesn't like
she don't.
No, that's why I said she does not remember anybody's name.
Like Jinx Monsoon was standing right next to her after winning All Winners, and she looked at her and she said, "What's your name again?" Lady, you just put a crown on that woman's head.
Right.
What do you mean? What's your name? But then again, she's also in her mid 60s. I don't expect her to. It's 200 of them bitches.
I thought she was like 70 something.
No, she's not.
Oh, she's her early 60s.
No, RuPaul is in her 70 something.
That's why we did do this. We did this before. 71. We did do this.
71.
Right.
Either way, yeah, I don't expect her to remember everybody. But I hollered when she said, "I'm the one with the wig reveal." No,
that's what it's saying online.
No,
that woman is not.
RuPaul is not 63.
I mean, either way, 63, 71. You forgetting all them bitches, especially because as far as RuPaul concerned, they're all coworkers.
Next we have Vanjie. Y'all are gonna have to give me a moment. Give me about 45 good seconds on this one. Vanjie's set was the reason I could not give it over a 5. We talked about this actually yesterday on the Chase in Dallas live, Abby. And anytime I see people do this, especially within our community, I have to call it out. And it just we can't allow this stuff to stand. That whole Jeffrey Dahmer out of drag joke, I don't think there's any place within our community for there to be Jeffrey Dahmer jokes at all. That's not a place for you to joke.
I didn't even hear it.
She said Got Mick looked like Jeffrey Dahmer out of drag.
Mm.
And I think she knew it because she kind of made this, comment like, oh, she knew that
I
you
feel
just
like
can't
it
do
was
that.
more so because the shit didn't land. Like, wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer like Jeffrey Dahmer is this like decently attractive but not really unassuming white
Jeffrey
dude?
Dahmer.
But
Jeffrey Dahmer is a man who hunted black gay men.
I'm aware
That
of
is what he
that.
did. But what I'm saying is, when you have something that was that big of an atrocity, and you had that many people in our community that were killed, hunted, and murdered, eaten alive, that's not a joke that you should do. Especially, you're not a black gay person, so it may not hit you as hard. And you can't. I don't think that's.
I
I
mean,
think
I
that
didn't like the joke.
production was wrong for letting that see the light of day.
See, I
They
didn't like the
probably
joke
should have
either,
told
but I
her.
also feel like the joke fell flat because Jeffrey Dahmer is this blonde hair white dude and Gottmik at no point is Gottmik walking around looking anything like Jeffrey Dahmer.
But I'm not. I don't
So I
even
was like,
think
what
it's
even is
worth.
happening here? Because
But my point is, it's not even worth explaining why the Jeffrey Dahmer doesn't land. My point is, it should never have seen the light of day. What should have happened? Production should have said, "Hey, baby, we're not going to do that. Let's go ahead and do this whole set over. Take that joke out, and we'll keep it moving." Because that's just so disrespectful. Now, when you have an EP like RuPaul, who's out of touch with the black gay community, and that especially the history around then you'll let things like that land and stay in there because you attach yourself to the people descended from the Caucasus Mountains. The shit was incendiary to me. I just didn't like it at all. Because if they had done something like, say, if they had made a joke about Hitler on this show, that would never see the light of day. Ever. 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 But it's okay because it hits black gay people, and it's all right. We'll just keep that in there. And they know good and hell well we're always expected to just look past stuff and just be okay with it. And everybody else can stand firm on things that they won't allow to be in the show. That's all. That's my only point. So that's why I said I couldn't give it higher than a 5, because I think production was wrong for letting that stay. I'll let y'all go, but that was my little spiel, my soapbox on that.
honestly, I forgot that most of Angie said even existed. I did catch that joke, but personally, and while I do see the whole issue there, personally, I just paid it because the joke also didn't go anywhere. Like when she said it, I was just kind of like, so how does that even begin to work? Because my next thought was, so are you saying Gottmik only likes to go after black gay dudes? Because we know that's not true. Vanjie, not while you stand on the stage, you can't tell us that's true. Because Vanjie, you're not black. So and we know, girl, like you and Gottmik used to. Okay, that's why I was confused. I was like, why, like, of all the references, it was such a bad joke. I just didn't even care. I was like,
I was so confused by her outfit. I missed half of her set, so I never even heard the Jeffrey Dahmer situation because that outfit was diabolical.
It just felt like Vanjie being Vanjie. I didn't remember that she was doing a set. I thought she was just regularly talking.
I don't think any of us paid attention to this set. Let's be clear. It was in the middle of the pack.
The only thing I remember is saying that George's men have to burp her after sex. That's all I remember.
Okay, I remember that one. Yes,
that was funny. That was about it.
That's all I got.
That's all I got.
What'd you say?
Did Gottmik say that or Vanjie said that?
No, Vanjie said it.
I
thought I forgot that she did. I remember the joke. I just thought Gottmik said it, but when y'all said it, I remember it was Vanjie.
Mm-hmm.
Next was Angeria, who was very funny. When she called Michelle Visage RuPaul's service animal, I cackled. When she said Nina's proctologist just sticks his finger in her mouth,
Fell
I
out.
laughed out loud. I laughed out loud.
But that wasn't
I
even
said,
my
"Oh,
favorite joke.
girl."
When she started singing to Roxy that Chicago song and then said Jinx, I
Uh-huh. It's gonna be Jinx.
because that Roxy, you can see on her face that hit, and that was
Mm-hmm.
shut it down. She was hilarious.
Yeah.
Angie shut it down. These
And
people.
Jerry was very funny. Got Mick was next. Got Mick just wasn't that funny to me. I just didn't find her funny.
When you use other people's jokes, you have to deliver them better than that person. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
True.
Nikki's jokes were lovely though.
Nina West was last, and I wrote down that Nina just wasn't as funny as I expected her to be. She just wasn't. She was just okay, but it just wasn't funny.
I liked her jokes.
I didn't get the devil costume, but she
Me
was
neither.
Don't ever get her fashion, but it's Nina.
It was very go back to Party City where you belong.
right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
She do look like she work at Party City too.
So
yeah,
then we had.
I feel like Nina got that spot because George's in her George's in all of her infinite wisdom, is not able to differentiate different types of comedy. So I agree that a writer is a writer, but like Bob the Drag Queen, I mean not Bob the Drag Queen, Bianca Del Rio is probably never writing a haha kids comedy, extravaganza that will work for the family fun situation. The same way Nina.
But I feel like Bianca Del Rio, she doesn't give me writer. Bianca Del Rio just has the personality where she could just go off the cuff, and that shit just flies off, off her head and out her mouth, which is to me a little different from a writer who will.
But Nina, who said Nina was a writer?
So
who qualified Nina as a writer?
She did.
She said she likes writing kid stories.
But I feel like all of them would put Nina last. Because all of them would have thought Nina was the funniest. I feel like no matter who won that mini challenge, everybody would have put Nina last.
Which is a fool considering y'all should have watched, if y'all didn't watch Got Mix. Hello? Which is a fool if you didn't watch Got Mix season, because she ate her roast up and ate her reading challenge up and ate her snatch game. If anybody is gonna be quick at this,
I wouldn't say she ate it up. I just say they gave her a lot of stuff and just made her more than she was. Let me shut up. Shut up, L Teddy. Just shut up.
Her roast and her snatch game were good. I enjoy her roast and her snatch game. Now, everything else, I'm with you.
Next, we had the runways. I tried to get 2 pictures of the runways. It was Atomic Blonde. It started with Chanel.
I have a question. Did I miss a part of this where it was supposed to be post-apocalyptic couture?
I don't know. I don't know.
All I heard was Atomic Blonde. That's all I heard.
I was expecting Atomic Blonde here. I didn't get it.
I got the Atomic Blonde because Atomic End of the World
blew up. But she actually only said the category was just blonde, right?
Yeah, but then again, we never know what she told them.
Well,
right.
That's always.
But yeah, this was
I understood what it was.
This was Chanel. Mama, close your mouth, please, because her mouth stayed open the whole time. Close your mouth.
Yeah,
she looked like Beetlejuice's wife.
Yeah. I feel like the original prompt was post-apocalyptic.
But my thing is, I feel like her face and her wig don't match what she got on, what she has on.
Because it feel like they told them to wear a post-apocalyptic look, and then at the last second said we're actually going to change the runway theme to just be blonde. So wear your post-apocalyptic look and put a blonde hair on top of it, please.
But the blonde is just the color, not the way the wig look. And I feel like it's too much glamour for this type of look. I don't know. This shit was ugly.
I don't think these wigs are originally for half these outfits. I don't think these were the original wigs for the outfits.
Doesn't suit them.
I don't like the outfit either.
Yeah, I don't like the outfit.
It's okay.
I feel like that outfit would go better with the hair that wasn't so pretty.
It's just that when people hear apocalyptic, they automatically go brown and fur. That's not just it. It's not just
That's why I love. That's why I love George's.
This George's was next.
Thank God.
I did like her.
I like George's. I did like this. I like the mohawk.
Marks in her hand.
I like George's.
Also,
this was nice.
Baby, she had that
holograms in 2042.
Baby, she had that Akira Davenport mohawk situation going on. Baby, it's not one wig under that mohawk. It's not 2 wigs. That's about 3-4 wigs in that mohawk, and I am here for it. Shout out to the baby. This is the best she have looked all season for me.
Yeah, that was nice, George's. I really liked that. That was really nice.
This was gorgeous.
Next was Plastic Tiara. Mama always comes with a look. You're not gonna catch her slipping.
I did like when she pulled it off the mask, though.
I liked it.
I like
You're
this from the waist.
Never gonna catch her slipping. Now, one thing
anime.
Mama is not gonna get caught slipping on is that runway. Mama's gonna come for you on that runway every time.
Every time.
Yeah. Very anime. Very Sailor Moon.
It's giving me very much Rever Room, like new Pokemon. Like, I'm here for every bit of this. Yeah, she ate this.
Yeah.
Come on,
Next was Roxy.
What?
I don't know what the fuck this was.
It needed a shape. It was too short. It needed a shape to me.
The shit was ugly as hell all around. There's nothing I liked about this.
This again, another runway where I feel like the original hair for this was probably not going to be this same muted blonde color, and was probably going to be done. I don't like the look in general, but
that's my point. The hair didn't bother me. It's just this damn dress.
It's shapeless.
I don't like the dress.
For me, the contrasting of the colors, because on that far picture, one, she almost looks like Divine in this, in the makeup. Two, when it was so far back, she looks washed out with that. Like, I just can't believe that Roxy Andrews, who is this meticulous, would come up here that monochromatic and not be able to see no details in her. That's why I feel like they literally just told them to switch the wig to a blonde color.
It was a mess. Next, we had
girl, what?
Vanjie.
I love Vanjie.
I loved her from the neck up, but from the neck down, I didn't like it. I thought I had another picture of her. I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I didn't like this in the
neck up.
I didn't like this in movement. Maybe, yeah, it's like a stocking.
Like
whatever. This thing looks fine standing still.
It looks not finished,
but movement. Walking. Yeah, walking down the runway. This did not look nice.
You know what it reminds me of? That silly string that you spray on people. That's what it looks like.
It does. And why am I looking at these white boots underneath? Like, where's that coming from?
Oh, they're boots. See, I didn't know if they were boots.
I think those are boots. That's what I was assume that they are.
They sock.
It's what?
It's a sock boot.
It's a sock boot.
Oh, okay.
Like it's knitted. So
but I'm saying, is that what the white part is? I thought the white part was an actual boot.
No. It's actual sock material.
It's a boot made out of sock material.
It's like covered. It's a boot. It's covered. Yeah.
It's ugly. Next we had Angeria.
She was walking around the runway like a man.
She was.
Because those shoes too big. Look at them boots.
Oh, they are.
Like, look at them. That's why she walking like that.
Again, this is another situation. Look at this. This hair literally does not go with any part of this. You will never.
I don't like the outfit. The outfit.
I don't like the outfit.
It's ugly. Those
baby, the outfit gave. The outfit gave mini challenge. It gave you had 10 minutes to make something.
If anything, the hair saved it for me. The hair from the neck up saved it for me.
Baby, she got a crown. She has the sunray crowns on this big old Alyssa Edwards poof coming down to the moss covered.
Baby, them boots was the pit. Baby, never wear them boots again in life. If you don't go throw the boots away.
Moss covered foxtails on top of this exposed bra with this brown weird looking.
Like they just threw a bunch of shit on there.
This hair does not belong with this outfit. You will never convince me that this was. You will never convince me this hair was made to go for this outfit.
It's
Ever.
over,
Ever. Just
It
why?
does.
Yeah.
she was
We
going for a
don't need
soulful doll. She
another
was going for Tina
hero.
Okay, we don't need
was
to
right.
know
She was
the
giving for we don't
way
need another
home.
hero.
All we want is like
But we don't need another
the
runway.
Thunderdome.
Because I just can't believe nobody showed up to this atomic situation with.
Gottmik. I actually like what Gottmik had on.
I did not.
I
like
didn't
the
hate
titty.
this.
I like the titty. The titty was cool. I did like
The
that
titty
she had a
prosthetic was
prosthetic
actually really
titty.
cool.
Yeah, I did like the prosthetic tits. I don't know. She just needs to walk better for me.
That's my
Child,
thing. Is you're a fashion girl
not
and
that
you can't
magic.
walk.
I don't understand how she be on people's runways. Well, I know why, but because they need.
Y'all, the discount
Because
fabric.
she was on television.
She was on television, and it also brings diversity.
She's the affirmative action hire.
She's the DEI drag queen.
I was talking about her. I'm not talking about her drag. I'm talking about the gigs outside of drag.
Oh.
There's nothing wrong with being a.
We're not doing this.
I mean, there is something wrong if you're a white person looking to be the DEI person. I mean, when you get afforded all kinds of privileges all over the place. I mean, I'm just saying.
The titty I like soulful. They would give kind of did it give
I do kind of wish, and I guess it's just me. I'm never a fan of all of the stuff being on one side, so I do wish that the titty and the leg were not on the same side.
Yeah. I like that too. Yeah, I like if it was crossed.
What'd you say, Abby?
That's how the dress is made.
I know. I wish it was made to where it covered the other titty, and then so like the left side and the right side are out versus it being. Like it feels lopsided,
right?
And I'm never a fan of that.
It don't matter. She stole somebody's tit and put it on her body, and it's
like,
disconcerting. And if
her own titty.
Like you had titties,
D, go away.
And you took them off, and now you put them back on, and I'm confused about what's happening.
I've been confused about that since her season. Abby, we have been confused about this since her season.
It's because
she's not gonna have it on the whole, like her whole life. I get it for the aesthetic. She was given a character, so I understood why.
No, she wasn't given a character. She chose that character.
I mean, and that's fine. It's still drag. It's because here's
nobody said it wasn't drag.
What I mean is it's the notion of a boy giving a female illusion. Because for me, to be respectful, I try to approach Gottmik's drag the same way I do mine, where it is a boy getting into whatever drag you want to get into.
And she said that.
So some people put I put titties in. So I would assume, and I would prefer other drag. I personally like when the girls put titties in. So whether you Gottmik or you
prefer my drag queens to have titties.
Yeah, I don't like the flat-chested drag queen. Now that's for sure. However, y'all know I just don't like Gottmik. Get her ass off.
Oh, that's fine. You just don't like Gottmik. That's whatever.
You know I can't stand that war.
But I understood where she was coming from. Like I understood.
I don't know if I like the two different eyes. I saw what she was going for. I just didn't like it.
I feel like the other one shouldn't have been her natural color. The other one should have been a different.
I just feel like Gottmik looks more feminine out of drag than she does in drag. Because to me, when she puts on her makeup, she looks very masculine to me. I don't know. She just looks more feminine and more female-like out of drag than she does in drag. And that's whenever she does whiteface or a traditional. But that's just me. Because right here, looking at her face, that gives me masculinity. That's just what it gives to me. Anyway, I don't like that whore. Then there was Nina West.
Throw that in the trash.
Next. You just skip to the next, please.
I'm not going to expect much.
What is happening?
I actually liked this for Nina.
I like the top piece.
The hair is phenomenal.
It was an atomic bomb. That's the mushroom cloud. I got that part, and she was supposed to be the rocket ship.
I like this.
Her body is supposed to be like the rocket ship.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
I just got that.
Right. I don't expect her to give you facts.
And now I like it a whole lot more.
I
Okay.
expect her to give you foolishness.
Y'all be giving Nina the blues. Y'all can't stand
That's
that.
right.
No,
I
just
listen,
didn't
listen,
get
I love
it.
it. I love it. She's a campy
I
queen. She's
love
not gonna give you
this.
runway.
No. As
She's
once you
campy.
explained it to me, now I get it. I kind of like it
Yeah,
a bit.
it was the rocket. Her body is the rocket ship, and then she had the the mushroom cloud when the bomb went off.
Now I will say,
would
this
like
is
to
probably
see
the best wig I have ever seen on top of Nina's head ever.
But like I said, I have to applaud Nina every time she comes out in drag because y'all be trying to pick at her, but that's a man right there, okay? That's somebody's uncle.
And
the
looks like
fact
Uncle
that
Fat. Like no
she
shade. The
come
kind
out
of
there
transformation
looking
is transformation.
the way she transforms into a woman, I have to give that woman her props because that's
No,
a
I mean
whole.
down. Like we will never
Not
take
Mad
that from her.
Magazine.
The work that lady does to go from that uncle,
Okay,
that uncle to
somebody's
this lady,
uncle.
I give her credit. You did a lot of work, and you look, and especially because baby, the way the internet ate her up over that body, during her original season, she ain't had not one body malfunction yet.
And I loved her in the original season. I was mad she went out as early as she did on her original
She didn't
season.
go
I
out
think
that
went
early. She was in the
fourth?
middle.
No, I think
She
she went
was
out right
like
before the top 4.
makeover challenge.
She was early. She was late middle.
Yeah,
I thought she went
makeover
out
challenge.
right before the top 4 or something like that.
The top right before the top 5.
It was top 5 or 6. Because that wasn't Silky awkwardly sent her home.
And those were all of the looks.
How underwhelming.
Not Uncle Festa. Don't do that. Don't do that.
She don't look like Uncle
I had
Fester.
in my head, well, Uncle, the way he looks like out of drag is Uncle Festa. But we love Uncle Festa, so that's okay.
Right, we ain't mad at it. It is what it is.
The lip sync was Plastique and Angeria. They were the winners.
Plastique wasn't that.
Angeria ate her ass.
Angeria ate her
Plastique ain't know
alive.
the words again.
Now here's what I
Third
respected.
time She didn't know the words.
Here's what I respected about Plastique. Plastique, when we got
she
to that
kept-
rap,
She pointed at Angeria
and she walked to the back of the stage.
You think I know the words to this shit? You are sadly mistaken.
You know,
Be My Lover is an iconic gay song. And Plastique goes to the type of gay clubs where fucking Be My Lover will play. Okay, let's just be clear.
Okay, and let's keep
Girl, you should know Be My Lover by
and the
LaBouche.
thing is, Plastic, I've seen it happen. Plastic can buck, like she can drag buck. So whether you know the words or not, girl, where was the performance? Because you should have been using all that hair flip and stuff last time. This should have been where you should have given us the 5, 6, 7, 8 cats right there with
because this song gave that. This song gave that.
It should have been all the gay shit, all of it.
First of all, let's give a shout out to Chanel knowing all the words to the fucking song.
Because Chanel was around when the song was put out.
So was I.
He helped produce the song. You helped produce the song too.
Like Be My Lover is an old song. It's an iconic gay song. This shit plays at all kinds of gay clubs. Let's just be clear.
No, I mean, no shade, y'all. If you will keep it a buck, that song is my very first kamikaze song. And what that means, in my scene, we do what's called kamikazes. It is where you'll do a run of all the girls in the show. The DJ will play a song, and you do not know what's gonna play, and you gotta perform. Go
drag roulette,
literally. So it was my turn. They said coming to the stage, Angela Roche and Be My Lover came on. Did I know every word? No, but I surely did twirl every time I didn't know something.
Right, girl, you could give a good flip, a twirl, you know,
the one where you
something to distract.
The little 8 count, the little windmill 8 count, all the drag queens do. This the one where you could have did it and nobody would have cared. Yeah, but I do it like I said. I respected Plastique. She said, "I don't got this. You got this," and she walked. She
could have did a couple donkey kicks or something like that. Mama could have got up there and did a whole lot of shit.
She did a lot, but she didn't. She walked to the back of the stage. But I'll give her this. When it was time for her to come back in, she came back strong.
She did. She walked from the back of that stage like she was emerging from her cocoon.
Hey, and you know what? Shout out to the editors. The real winner of this lip sync is the editors because they put this together so well. Oh, that's so good.
So Angeria won and then had to choose. Now this who she was gonna chop. My problem was don't fuck around with it. Real
Yeah, you
girls
took
do
too
real
long.
thing, Nigeria. Make a beeline for that hoe, Roxy. Snip, snip, bitch. And then I would have followed it up by saying, every chance I get, I'm snipping your ass, bitch. I'm coming for you, and keep
Now,
it moving.
now, El Teddy. Now, I will say this:
That's
based on
me.
watching, now I'm with you, and I'm with you. However, based on watching this as well as every other season, where the girls have to pick somebody, um, it is a production note. They have
Mhm.
to
But
go
what I'm
back and
saying
forth.
is, they like a villain on this show. And
Yeah.
if I got to play that role, I think production would have ate that shit up. If she would have, she could have walked around and and then I would have walked around and said, "Girl, let me stop playing. I'm chopping Roxy, and it's on site every time, girl. Snip, snip, bitch. You know what
Nah,
I'm saying?
yeah, but
Somebody
she
got to
had to
be a
take.
villain.
She
Right
had
next
to take
to
all that time.
her.
Like she didn't have a choice. She had to take all that time, which is
Right,
annoying.
because
Because
Roxy was right next to her on the stage. But I would have turned
Mhm.
my back and said, point me in Roxy's direction, and then just took
Oh,
to
that would have been sickening. That would have been sickening. That would have been
yeah,
sickening.
she had to come up with something to like hold up all that time, and then she gonna pull that whole "let me pray." Well, so you prayed long enough. Let's be very clear. She didn't take no more time for any of that shit than anybody else does for any of it. Like they
and she
really
still
played that
gave
up.
him to who she wanted to give him to.
Yeah, they played it up for
Exactly.
how long she took. No shade.
She did.
They
And
played it
Roxy, you
up.
can't get mad because you cut the bitch a few weeks ago.
Roxy not gonna be mad
She
about
gonna
that
be
shit.
mad. I
Oh,
saw her.
she's going to be mad.
She's upset.
Mind you, you waited literally like 3 weeks after she cut you to go and cut her again.
Well, she didn't have a choice. She didn't win until 3 weeks
But
later.
my point is, you would think if it wasn't personal, you would have think, oh girl, that was a long time ago. I could keep moving on. It is personal for you, Roxy.
Exactly. Right.
Don't try to make it like it's not personal. It is for
No,
you.
but it's
is.
not. But
It is.
El Teddy, now let's be fair. For us, it's 3 weeks ago. For them, it's 3 days ago.
Still personal.
It's still personal.
It
Like I
just
said,
happened.
After that
Don't
stunt
say
from the
it.
other day, Roxy knew them scissors was coming her way.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
baby. After
Yeah.
that stunt, them sisters coming your way. She
so
knew.
she'll have no reason to feel no kind of way. She
But
need to
she's
walk
going
into that. Oh, I
to
knew this was
for a
coming.
reason.
And for television purposes, I hope she walks through that door and acts a fool. Both of them.
And she going to.
She's gonna show her ass.
Oh, she's.
And I can't wait. I'm here for it. Because I can't wait for us to sit around and talk about it next week.
I just don't like that people making and Jared the villain. I don't like it.
I mean, I don't think people are
think
making
if
her
that's
the
what they
villain.
go- I don't think people are. I think the cast is.
I
Now,
don't
we
like
not-
it.
How?
Now,
Only black girl is the
I
villain.
can go down that road. I feel like the cast is making her
I don't
that, and we
It
can go
feels
down
like
that road. But
Cass versus Angeria.
The
and
worst
how
they did was
we get there.
collectively call her delusional.
Like
But like,
it feels like the cast versus Angie. I'm just gonna be
It
honest. It
does.
does.
And
It does.
They call her delusional.
when
And
all them heifers is
and then she
delusional.
comes back to so she can let them know by this particular episode, hey bitch, y'all was right to fucking cut me, because if you don't, I'm going to be in the top every fucking week.
I think that's my other issue is I feel like Angeria is maybe not understanding what the other queens see when they see her. Because when I look at her, I see somebody who has the talent skill to excel at RuPaul's Drag Race. Period. RuPaul already likes you.
Uniqueness, nerve, and talent.
RuPaul already likes you. You give this
Thank you,
level of fun and
Shanana.
crazy and whatnot that RuPaul is enamored by. She finds you funny. You can make a decent costume. You can perform decently. You can do all the things that are required of winning this. You're getting chopped every chance I can because you are the well-rounded girl who can do it all.
Now, if we let's just be honest. One of the ways that they could be saying that she's the delusional one is because they're being very intentional and deliberate by coming after her, and she's doing everything in her power to act like, oh, none of this is going on, even though she knows it's going on. She's still out there acting like, oh, is this going? So she is giving delusional.
Because she definitely acting like, oh, we're all just friends here. Everything is fine. I feel like they call her delusional because she's the only one who does not see the writing on the wall of everybody in the room is looking at you.
Everybody got a knife out heading toward her back. And she
because you're that girl.
She at the mirror putting on her concealer like, humming, talk about we are a family.
No,
And
we
Right.
the
not.
other girls is like, you are
And
the
they got
big
knives.
threat.
I'm fine.
They got knives, real scissors, pitchforks,
Wait,
and
wait,
everything
stop.
at your back,
Stop.
girl.
I mean, because if okay, to be fair, I think and I'll ask everybody, if y'all were to walk in the room with that cast, would you not immediately consider Angeria and Roxy to be the biggest competition in the room?
Angeria, yes.
Roxy,
Angeria,
no.
yes.
Roxy,
Period.
not so much.
Not the.
Yeah, she already
I
lost
feel
the
like
show twice.
as a drag queen, and I ain't even got no skills on any given day, I could beat Roxy in a challenge.
Oh, blue.
Well, not a sewing one though.
Well, no, I can't sew.
She'll give you
But
the
I
sewing
feel
challenge.
like I can channel the hot glue guns of the god.
Yes, hot glue gun girls.
What's baby girl who did it and did self eliminated? What's her name?
Oh,
Benda LaCreme. I
Benda
put
LaCreme.
Benda LaCreme a hot glue outfit together.
Yeah, because she hot glued one of the most beautiful things to come up on that show. Out
Hot
of
gluing is not difficult. You can
it's
make
not, but
Angelo out of that shit.
But that's why what Benda LaCreme created was so beautiful, because you did it in glue. But just in general, I feel like Angeria is delusional to the fact that the rest of these people see her as, girl, you were the finalist who had the opportunity to beat your winner. You were the one.
But I
Maybe
think her
Angeria
eyes
does not
are
see
open
herself
now.
like that.
I think her
Hopefully.
eyes are open now.
Hopefully she see what the rest of us been nude about her, because girl.
Not the exploding eyes. Wait a minute.
Open.
I'm Liddy. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Period. I'm joining you. Shit.
Ooh, come on, Auntie. You tired?
Well, that was the episode.
Yeah, Auntie, oh.
We got through it in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Because I want this season to end. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm sorry.
Oh,
What?
God.
I'm not enjoying it that much. I'm gonna call a spade a spade.
What's the challenge for next week? Did they say?
Oh, I don't
It's a
remember.
comedy challenge with Rue.
It's an acting
Oh.
challenge.
It's an acting challenge.
Still comedy.
I hope they get all of them takes where Rue gets to smack the shit out of. Those are my favorite. Where
For him
Rue
to
gets
slap
to
somebody
smack
for
the
real
fuck out of
again.
people.
It's Asia O'Hara's Drag Race now.
Listen, speaking of Asia O'Hara, because I had an Asia O'Hara moment while I was watching Bridgerton, and they released the motherfucking butterflies. But I
No
said,
spoilers. I ain't watched it yet.
House of Dragons start tomorrow. Just make sure you
Y'all watch
are
that.
aware.
Oh,
No
I
house of
already
nothing.
got my snack.
Come on, titty
planned,
shake.
my drinks to the side. I cannot wait for tomorrow night.
Is anybody watching The Boys?
I haven't.
I
started.
heard the new season started.
Oh,
Is it good?
God.
I know the new season started, but I haven't gotten into it yet.
I have the boys fatigue because they do so fucking much. And
Listen,
just
it's
too
a
much.
lot. It's
It's a lot. And then I tried to watch Gen V, and I saw the first episode.
Oh,
and the
Gen V
girl
was
got her
so
cycle,
good.
and it went horribly wrong. It's too much. I can't.
Gen V was good. Gen
D,
was
did you get my message about the movie?
on Instagram? No, because I haven't.
I
been
just
on
text you.
I don't have my notifications on.
Oh, anyway.
Listen,
Let's go
Oh
around
my
the.
God, I was thinking about that. It's good.
It is good. That's my movie that I want to choose.
I legit have a
Okay.
drinking problem.
I've seen it like twice.
It's real good. So
It's good.
I'll go around the
Talk about
room. We'll start with Ebby. We'll talk about what we got going on.
Tonight at 10 p.m. It's me and a straight man. We talking Chasing Dallas and Stylish.
Don't go to sleep, Ebby. Don't lay down.
You know I'm finna do.
Do not lay down.
I've been awake all day. I've been awake since 7:00 this morning. So I'm trying to hold it together. I only had one Red Bull because I only had one Red Bull left to drink. Clearly, I've been drinking water like a crazy person. This is just in the last 2 hours. I done drink all of this. Y'all pray my strength. I gotta wash. Tomorrow is. I'm not even going to church tomorrow. Tomorrow is I'm washing and packing stuff.
because you're coming here. We're gonna have a good time.
I'm coming to see, to come put my eyes on you personally to make sure that my heart's
Y'all should do a vlog.
Okay. It's very much a let me see about my baby.
Kiss My Cheeks is coming too.
Yes,
I am
she
coming
is.
too. I'm finally made it to the back seat. I'm so excited.
We're gonna have a good time. Listen, we should do brunch like on Wednesday morning since everybody off work. That's a holiday. We'll talk about
Y'all
it.
should do a vlog.
Because you have the good brunch spots.
Yeah, so I gotta find this spot for Tuesday night and for Wednesday. So that's my job tonight. Okay.
What time we'll talk about it because
We'll talk about it. Kiss My Cheeks. What you got going on?
Probably late night tonight. I'm gonna throw up a Love Island review and the Netflix show Perfect Match, but I have to cook some dinner real quick, so it'll be a late night live. Tomorrow me and Ebby are gonna do Bridgerton, so I got to get on Netflix and watch it tonight. And Monday night, me and Ebby are doing House of Dragons, and Ebby, I might go to
y'all
party.
just gonna leave me out of House of Dragons? Y'all shit.
Yeah. Everyone is welcome to be on the panel. Everyone who wants to talk.
It's so aggressive. So aggressive.
But Ebby, I'm going to party scene. I need one of the dragon flags like on TikTok so I can fly my flag tomorrow.
That mosquito bit me 4 times. Dead now.
Angela Roche, what you got going on?
Ooh, you can find me on Instagram and YouTube at Angela Roche. Mostly you can use that to find me where I'm going to be performing live, doing good old live drag for the people, the way it's meant to be done. So you can find me there doing all the things. And eventually we'll get back to reviewing the shows, but I'm currently in the process of moving. So that is hindering a little bit of the content creation.
Okay. HBD, what you got going on?
Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. on my channel, we are doing Movie Madness with D and the Girlie, featuring El Teddy at 8 p.m. Tomorrow we'll be discussing Pariah. Almost forgot. Pariah, really good movie. You guys are more than welcome to come in the chat and talk with us. It's going to be a really good movie. And then he told me what his movie is next week. Can't wait.
What is Pariah on so I can watch it before?
Amazon.
It's on Amazon.
Yeah, you can find it anywhere. It came out in like 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, 2010, 2011. Really good movie. If you like Moonlight, you will like this.
Okay, I love Moonlight.
About a beautiful black girl.
It's basically the lesbian. I don't want to say that. It's about a coming of age story about a black girl that discovers that she's a lesbian.
Lesbian.
Really good.
Lesbian. My choice of movie is Saturday Church, and if you've never seen
you can't
Saturday
reveal
Church,
it yet.
Oh,
it's a surprise.
Oh,
not anymore.
You know, you can't hold a cup of water. Why would
I can't hold water. I keep a lot of secrets.
But anyway,
I got in this head of mine.
It's a great movie. Also, every Friday night at 8 p.m. we will be discussing oh my God, I'm really lit because I don't remember the name of the show.
House on Fire.
That.
Yeah. No more for you, sir. No more.
I'm thinking about going out, but I have things to do. I'll probably stay in the house.
You should go.
But also,
don't listen to these delinquents. You got things
exactly because they about to go to bed. As I'm outside doing.
Who's going to bed? I ain't going to bed.
You have a show?
I am.
Huh?
I am. I don't
have a show, but I have somewhere to go.
You want to go see a man about a dog?
I'm not necessarily.
Who you going to go see?
It's Pride Week. It is still Pride Month. It is the only weekend that I am not.
That's why I want to go outside. I haven't been outside yet.
So I'm going outside to celebrate with the queers this time and not perform for them because it's a whole different situation.
I'm saving my money for this week.
Also,
yeah,
I'm doing. For each weekend, I'm doing a vlog for Pride. So tomorrow at I think 12, I'll be dropping it. I'll have my vlog for Brooklyn Pride. So look out for that as well. As well as I'm giving like little music reviews in my shorts and all that. So
come on, cool. Hoochie Daddy. That's just
no, not that shorts. I mean YouTube shorts.
Oh.
You're not disappointed.
But why you? I mean, I always wear Hoochie Daddy shorts.
You do.
I mean, am I wearing some now? I think I am.
You be showing that booty. That booty.
Listen, I was at the gym. People kept staring at me.
Come on,
that booty.
I caught somebody staring at me in the mirror today. I was like, "Hi."
So, what I got going on, I've decided that I'm just going to do a live to review the first 5 or 6 episodes of Interview with the Vampire, which has been everything. That last episode gave me life abundant. I
It's
love the
good.
end of last episode. So
It's really
I'm
good.
probably going to do a live because it's finally taken a turn away from the movie and now is in line with the books.
Mhm.
And that whole reveal last episode was like a situation. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to do a live and just recap all of the episodes that we've had. I think we're on episode 6.
Oh
this
yeah,
week.
now it's about to be 6.
Yeah, it's about to be. Did you
'Cause
see episode
I'm
5?
actually caught up now. Huh?
Did you see episode 5?
I did, and you know what? No, I'm
That
not gonna
whole
say
thing
nothing.
where now they see Armand been lying the whole time.
Yeah, I will say
for it.
this: the guy that played the young writer, he did such a great job. The
Yes,
guy that played the writer
that
as
was a good
young,
episode.
Okay, that's lovely. Y'all can discuss this backstage.
Uh,
Oh,
Listen,
God.
I'm old and I done drank 5 bottles of water. Now,
stop saying you're old.
Anyway, I'm gonna push you down when I see you in a couple days. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love all y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. If you missed Silly Saturday earlier today, go back and watch. We had a awesome time today
Because I
on
did, and I
Silly
will.
Saturday.
I definitely missed it. I'm definitely going to go catch the replay.
So go catch the replay. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. We out. Chill.
Bye.
Child, the people was mad that R. Kelly didn't get the number